Good evening. My name is Lloyd Crestview, and I'm a director of the Taste in Television Society. You know, as most of you know, there has been a certain degree of controversy over the propriety of material used by Mr. Kinison in prior television appearances. Well, acting on these complaints, we've taken the initiative, and we've launched a full-scale personal investigation of the man and his references to members of the opposite sex, minorities, persons of alternate sexual proclivities and lifestyles. I spent a good deal of quality time recently with Mr. Kinison, who, as you know, is a former preacher and follower of the tenets of religious morality. And I have concluded, after these lengthy interviews, plus my own personal observations, that Mr. Kinison has indeed seen the error of his ways. He's totally repentant, and he has promised to do nothing in the future that may tend to embarrass, offend, or cause hurt or discomfort to any member of any group or individual.
To make a person feel welcome. Hey, be nice, be nice. They're just trying to stop the hate, man. Stop the hate. See, they don't understand. They don't understand. I've changed. I'm part of family entertainment now. That's my new goal. That's what I hope to accomplish in my lifetime. I hope to have my own theme park by the end of this century. It's only 9 years away, but I think I can do it. Sammyland, where every kid is king. There'll be rides like the Big Titty Ride. It'll be a lot of fun. These, of course, are my babies. The lovely Sabrina, the lovely Malika, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. These are our girls. I like to call them my girls. They're part of my special charity that I just started called the Sam Kinison Home for Interesting Women. And these are our first two girls. I remember when Sabrina came to the home, she was, just a mere 16. And that was 3 years ago. She's 19 now. And boy, are we happy. But say, Sam, what do you teach the girls at the Sam Kinison Home for Interesting Women? Well, we give them classes on jewelry, we give them classes on fashion. The main thing we like them to actually realize and learn is, why do girls mean so much to men? What is it about women that men love so much? Ow! Worthwhile cause. Malika and Sabrina, ladies and gentlemen! My baby. Take it, Randy. can't take any personal offense to this, but this is my kind of music. I love rock and roll, man. I love it. Three things have got me through my fucking life, man, and that's rock and roll, comedy, and a really good fuck. Those are the three things. I don't want to upset anybody by this, but I gotta tell you, I'm MC hammered fucking out, man. Sorry. It's basically rappers, you know? I just don't like rap music, man. I haven't caught on to it. I don't think it's an art form. You heard the kind of music I like. I like rock and roll. I like music that just kicks you in the fucking face. Instead of, you know, this shit that anybody can do, man. This, you know, I'm a robber, I'm a thief, I'm a big rip off. Without someone else's song, I just jack off. Don't play an instrument, don't write no song. All I like to do is play with my ding. Come on, man. Have you ever seen a rapper rap without grabbing his cock? Come on. They all grab their dicks. You know why? Because they don't play any fucking instruments! If you play a guitar, you don't have time to grab your dick. If you play a piano, you haven't got time to break away from an octave and grab yourself and grab back. There's no way you can do it. Unless maybe you're Elton John. But not that I want to put the entire rap music style down. I just don't like it. And I know somewhere there's got to be another guy like that. There's got to be another guy like that just like me. There's got to be somebody somewhere. Maybe an assassin type. Maybe a man who, after he came home from the war, wasn't accepted by the country he fought for. And still has some of the military weapons and some of the armament that he came home with. And he's home alone, unemployed, has nothing to do. And he watches MTV, waiting for a rock video, and all he sees is rap videos. Now let's just say, this guy decides to become a serial killer. Far be it from me to implant that into somebody's mind. I don't want people to think, Sam, you're putting a subliminal thought in a dangerous person's mind. No, I'm just saying if you're gonna be a serial killer, pick somebody interesting to be a serial killer for. Take out rappers, shoot them. If you're gonna do something like that, if you're gonna take life, be the rapper killer. That way anybody that rhymes, they die, they're dead. If they rhyme a song and don't have an instrument, if they work with pre-programmed music in a concert, shoot them! They're dead! Stand up, Ice-T. Ice-T is here, ladies and gentlemen. Ice-T! My man! I seem to inspire, I don't know why, but I seem to inspire attacks from people with alternative sexual preferences. It's just that I don't understand why I upset these groups so much. I've done charity work. I've tried to donate my services to organizations that are trying to find a cure for the disease AIDS. I do everything. I still get this heat. They say, the gay community says my act is in bad taste. In bad taste. They said my act is in bad taste. Of course you're offended. Of course you're outraged. Or enraged. That was the old Sam. That was the devil-may-care Sam. The reckless, drug lord, alcoholic, boozing bastard from hell Sam. Oh, the one you guys missed. Excuse me. Well, hold up. I'll get fucked up and I'll be right back with another act. Yes, we all know what I've done. We all know. We all know about that sports car that was found abandoned up on a canyon road. We all know. But see, here's what I love. Here's what I love. I'm always unavailable for comment. I love that little fucking phrase. Kinison's a dick. He's a fucking asshole. He's a bastard. And he was unavailable for comment. They're such fucking dicks. They don't even try to reach him for comment. I mean, you know, they know where I'm at. They know where the rainbow is. They come down to get a comment from me, man. They can send a reporter down there. They know where I'm at. Unavailable for comment. Yes, okay, here's what happened. A lot of people want to know, Sam, what happened with the Corvette on the Canyon Hill Road. Here's what happened. And this is the truth. I live with this vet, and this vet's a close part of my life. It was on my first HBO special, it said X-Rev. Well, the car and I had become very close, much like Wilbur and Mr. Ed. Matter of fact, I call the car Mr. Vet. And Mr. Vet and I have a very close relationship. I woke up about 7:30 one morning. I heard the car running. I went down to the garage at my house, and the car was going, come on, Sam, let's go. Let's go find some pussy. Let's go get fucked. Come on. Let's rock and roll. I said, Mr. Vet, no. No, Mr. Vet. Kids are going to school. People are on their way to work. It's time to go to sleep. No, fuck you. And he took off down the street. By himself, trying to drive himself. Next thing I know, I get a phone call. We have found Mr. Vet wrapped around the phone pole. And we need a Mr. Explanation. Yeah. Now all of a sudden, Mr. Vet can't talk. Oh. Yeah, I got messed up. I was doing cocaine up till March 2nd of this year. Of course, if they release this next spring, it's going to sound great. This comes out in April. They go, he's been off coke for 3 weeks. But, So I better say, March 2nd, 1990, I stopped doing coke because I didn't know it was illegal. Thank you. Thank you for you that believe me. Thank you very much. For you that don't believe me, eat me. I'm alive, all right? Now, basically, what was happening is I was doing little bits of it, but I would show up at parties. And because you're in the limelight, because you're a celebrity and you look like you're a party animal, people assume you can do supernatural amounts of narcotics, of drugs. So I go to these little parties, right? And everybody else's line is like about an inch long. It's like, hey, man, we're doing coke, buddy. Little inch line long. I come in and go, oh, it's Kinison! Oh, here's your line! It's like 2 feet long. There's rocks in it you could put in your driveway. It's not chopped up. I don't get a straw. I get a piece of a garden hose. Because I want to make sure it all goes through. Here, go, man, go! So I'm trying to live up to the image. Oh, get out of my way! Watch me! Ah! And I would sniff all this shit up. About 2 minutes later, I'm walking around the party going, Hey, man, have you got any shoe polish or something I can drink to slow this down? You think shoe polish will kill you? I need something, man. There's nothing left to drink? I wish you'd have told me that before I did this 2-foot-long line. You fuck. All right. Well, listen, you guys keep partying. I'm going to go ahead and lay down and beg God to live for a while, all right? I'm just going to go ahead and lay down. You guys keep rocking, man. And so then you lay down, and you grab your heart, and you make all those promises. I'll never do it again. I promise, God, just make it stop. Just make it stop, please. Just make it slow down. I'll never do it again until I feel better. I swear to God, till I feel better, I'll never do it again. I promise. And I had enough of those fucking nights, and we lost a lot of good people to that shit, and I just think if you're involved with it, get disinvolved with it, because you're just going to get busted or you're going to get sick and die. So that's all I got to say about that. But yeah, I've had those nights where you come in and you piss in your suitcase. Have you ever done that? That's fun. You're out on the road, you partied with the promoters and everybody, you're drunk and shit. You walk in, you lift open your suitcase thinking it's the toilet lid. And then you wake up next day to put something on, you go, fuck, Hey, who pissed on my clothes? They go, you did, man. Don't you remember? Don't you remember when you pissed on your clothes? He's like, no. No, I can't remember that. Because I think if I could have remembered it, I would have fucking done it. So I must have been pretty out of it to take a fucking piss on my clothes. Wouldn't you say? But I want to thank you guys for letting me do it. Thank you. I want to thank you for letting me be the home entertainment center last night. How many people did I actually show my dick to? Do you remember? Well, I was taking a piss in the fucking suitcase. That's the way friends are, man. I went to one party where a guy passed out in a big leather chair with his mouth open. So these guys get around him, they take their dicks out, they put him by his face. They take a Polaroid, and all it is a picture of the guy's face with 4 dicks around it. But now he doesn't look like he's asleep. Now he looks like he's in ecstasy. Now he looks like he's living his dream. Oh, 4 dicks. Oh, God. This is my dream. This is my dream. I'm Dick Man. I'm Dick Man. All right, so then now they take it, they blow it up to an 8x10, they Xerox it, so that they can place a copy under each windshield wiper of all the people that he works with. So they can all have a Xerox copy of his face with 4 dicks around it. That's the kind of stuff your friends do. That's your buddies. I fell asleep at the wheel before. Yeah, that's when you know you're pretty fucked up, you know. When it makes sense to fall asleep. And I was driving between Needles and Barstow. Such a fun area to drive through. It's about 120 miles of desert. They post signs that say, nothing for the next 100 miles. Welcome to Road Warrior, the movie. Nothing, no gas, no food. You're lucky you have fucking air, asshole. It's 4 in the morning, man. Talk about living out a nightmare, right? So I was about 70 miles an hour, and it's like, hey, this is a pretty good time to go to sleep, man. Because, like, I could catch an hour's sleep and be in Barstow. And... oh, yeah, all right, so, because I know if anything happens, I'm going to wake up. If I hit a rock, if I leave the road, I'll just... see, I got it. It's all right, it's okay. It's all right. You know, so I totaled this fucking car out, man. I fucking totaled it. And it made sense at the time. It made sense. But I can't remember ever being fucked up so much and being stoned and being high where it made sense to stick a live animal in my ass. Out of all the highs. After peeing in the suitcase. After falling asleep at the wheel. There was never a time that went, hey, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Why don't we take a rodent and put it in my ass? That's got to be a buzz there. I'm missing out. People are doing this. I'm not making this shit up. People are doing this. And no one cares. Nobody gives a shit because it's rodents. We hate rodents. We set traps for them. We try to kill them. If they were dolphins, If they were tuna fish, God! Oh, would people be up in arms? What? They are putting tuna fish in their ass? Contact your lawyer, contact your congressman, somebody, the senators. They're putting tuna in their ass. But, I had an idea for a movie. They didn't think it was great. I thought it would be funny. It was called The Honeymoon Killer. And what this guy would do, this is just an idea for a film. But what this guy would do is that he would come to the wedding, and there was no way that you could tell who he was because nobody knew who invited him. Nobody knew. They didn't know which family invited him. So he could come up and they'd go, what family are you with? Oh, I'm with that family, or I'm that family. So he sneaks in, he's in the wedding. He waits till the vows are taken. And then he jumps up, he shoots the bride in the fucking head, and as he crashes through a cathedral window, he yells back, "You'll thank me later!" And the reason he's so successful is that the police are not sure if they want to catch him. Because they are married to women that drive them up the fucking wall. So they're not working as hard on the case as they should. You see these people yelling at City Hall, "God damn it, he's killed 60 women!" Jesus Christ, he's left clues everywhere. Well, we're working on it as hard as we can. Yeah. Oh, I don't understand it. Don't want to judge. I'm just an old-fashioned guy. I love women. I said women. I love women. Not ashamed of that. I found out what great foreplay is. Great foreplay, guys. Great foreplay is jewelry. Forget about the big dick and licking the pussy and all that shit. Yeah, that's nice too. But jewelry. They love jewelry. They love that little noise. They love those diamond rings. They love jewelry. But don't pick it out yourself, guys, because we don't know shit about jewelry, man. Come on. Girls get rings from us and they go, oh, God, that... Huh. Oh, thanks. Wow, so nice. What a pretty colored stone. No, let the woman pick out the jewelry, man. Let her pick it out. But I'm telling you, man, they just get nuts. They stick to the seat. You gotta get them out of the car. It's like, you know what I mean? They are so happy. They're so excited. And again, all right, you say, Sam, I can't afford jewelry. All right, then you're back to having to lick pussy. But that's great foreplay, which you should. Especially if you're over 30. Lick pussy. Lick that pussy. If you're over 30, lick pussy because your back cannot take the slamming, the banging, the fucking. That was when you were a young man. When you were young, yeah, you could do that all night. God damn it, if you're over 30 years old, you fuck like that, now you get up the next day, you're like, oh, shit. Oh, fuck, yeah, I'll take you to school in a minute, hold on. Oh, God, oh, my back, oh, shit, oh. No, definitely, dude, definitely get on the bottom. Let her get on top. Let her go, let her do all that. You just lay there and cheer. Woo, go, woo, yeah. Save that back, the bottom base part of your back. It's important, save it. And if you're gonna lick pussy, guys, do yourself a favor, do the woman a favor, shave. Just shave, that's all, shave. No big deal. If you have a mustache and beard, that's good, that's cool, because it's furry, it's soft and smooth. But if you have a part of your face where there's whisker growth and stubble, shave. How long can it fucking take to shave? Doesn't take long. The girl appreciates it, trust me. Because if you don't, and you lick her pussy, most guys get drunk and they're like, you don't know how nasty I am. When do you see what I did to you? And they get down there and they try to lick and they have like this, like Don Johnson 3-day beard, Miami Vice look, And the girl's like, oh, come on, just fuck me. And the guy thinks he did it right, Guy goes to work next day going, yeah, I licked her last night. She couldn't take it. She was out of control. She's crazy. It was too much for her. She had to beg me to stop. No, you were like sandpaper between her fucking legs, you jackass. Shave! Be smooth. Feel your face, guys. Feel your face. Right now, feel your face. How would you like that? How would you like that around your dick? Ow, fuck, ow, fuck, ow, get off. It ain't working out, man. Ow. That's how they feel. They feel the same way. And another thing, I know this is HBO. Half of this is not going to make the show, but I don't give a fuck. I have to tell you the truth. You know that. That's what you paid for. You paid for the Sam Kinison experience. I think it's time we stop coming in women's mouths. I think it's rude. I think it's unnecessary. I'm sorry. I know. Some of you guys are like, oh! But trust me, it's time to stop doing it. It's just rude. Come on. It's rude to just blow a load in a woman's face. And I can't take it myself, man. I think it's, especially when you hear them make that noise and they go, boo! Oh, what was this about? Why was it? What was this for? It's like, oh, God. Didn't have to do that. It is so rude. It's so disgusting. And I know you see these porno movies and the girl's like, oh yeah, let me. Oh yeah, something. No. Yeah, that's in the movies. In real life, it's. In real life, they're trying not to throw up the lobster you bought them to get you to blow you in the first place, all right? That's real life. It's sad. And then they have that look on their face like, and guys are real sympathetic. Well, just swallow it. You know what you ought to do, women? Save it, kiss them, and put it back in their fucking mouth and go, you swallow it! Fucking asshole, how do you like it? Oh, that's gross, man. Oh, that's fucking gross, dude. No shit, don't do it. But see, guys won't tell you when they're gonna come, ladies. They won't tell you. Because they know, if they tell you when they're gonna come, you're gonna go, not mine. You're gonna bail, we know. You're gonna jump off that fucking rascal and go, no. I'm just trying to help, trying to be part of family entertainment. Stuff the whole family can use. So ladies, they're not gonna tell you, so you're on your own, but when you feel the body start to tense up, the legs start to jerk just a little bit. They get that Tom Cruise look on their face, like they're really concentrating on something. That's scary right then. That's scary. Because I know a lot of girls are like, you're not going to come in my mouth, right? You're not going to come in my mouth. No, honey. I'm not going to come in your mouth. Don't worry, honey. It's all right. And then girls, you feel that hand on the back of your head, and you go, no, God, I can't get out. I can't get out. Are you having any fun, Hollywood? God, is television out of ideas or what, man? They are literally out of ideas. They're fucked. Now they're making shows out of household products and shit. They've ran out of plots. They've ran out of ideas. A guy tried to sell me a satellite dish the other day. He said, Sam, if you have a satellite dish, you can get 188 channels. And I'm going, well, I've got regular cable, and that's about 36 channels. And I would say out of the 36 channels that a good 20 of them are shit that I never watch. I'm not interested in a career in real estate. That's about 6 channels now. Guys trying to talk you into, hey, give up your present job and learn how to fuck people over. By buying property without money. Yeah, that's worked out real well. Fuck the S&L crisis. Hey, you can be a land developer. What, me? I'm a fry cook. It doesn't matter. I work at the cafeteria at a hospital. It doesn't matter. You can be a millionaire in no time at all. Yeah. So that's about 6 of those channels. And of course, they have those channels that are religious, that talk about Jesus. And that's one of those things that, you know, I wish they would understand that people basically, I think, know who Jesus is. Maybe I'm guessing, maybe I'm way out of line here, but I have a good feeling that generally Americans and the people throughout the world know who Jesus is. So it's a little frustrating to keep hearing about how that, you know, we need your dollars, we need your help, because we want people to know who Jesus is. Hey, we know who Jesus is. Get a fucking job. Yeah, oh, good. Don't get me started on that fucking subject. Oh, man. The amusement parks is what killed me. How they scam people into believing that Jesus wants us to build a Ferris wheel. And then, God willing, by this spring, we'll have our own log ride. Hallelujah. For he said, he that believeth in me, yea, shall not be able to ride this ride unless he is over this height. The fuck are they talking about, man? You know, thought it was something to do with clothe the naked, feed the hungry, you know, shelter the homeless. No. No, God wants us to have a mall with 104 stores in it, so people don't have to shop with the sinner and the unbeliever. They can come and shop with only Christians. God's mall. And people are like, that makes sense to me. I'm writing out a check. I'm writing out a check. Yeah. So you got about 6 of those fucking channels. Then you got this other stuff. You got channels I never use. I don't understand. Channels like the Weather Channel. How much does it cost to produce this fucking thing? And why waste the money? How hard is it to go to the door, open it, look outside, and take a wild, uneducated guess at what the fucking weather is? How hard is that, man? Do we need the fucking Weather Channel? All right, I'm glad you said that. We'll send that message back to him. Fuck you and your fucking Weather Channel. Then you've got these shows that I have no explanation for because they're not really television shows. Yeah, stuff like that. They got one that's called the Amazing Discovery Show. This show, I'm looking through the thing one day to find out what to watch, right? I turn it on, and it's Amazing Discoveries. So I'm thinking, well, maybe this is Amazing Discoveries. Maybe this is like The Dead Speak, Life on Other Planets, how to turn actual rocks into some kind of fuel form. I didn't know. I thought maybe this is Amazing Discoveries. Turns out to be this guy, only thing he's discovered is how to wax a fucking car. That's the Amazing Discovery. That's the big discovery. That's the big hoopla. That's the big, And he's got a studio audience. People have tickets. They waited in line to see this show. They were going, fuck Arsenio, fuck Carson, fuck all this. We got tickets to see Amazing Discovery. This guy waxes a fucking car. When do you see it? Yeah, Amazing Discoveries. Tune in next week when I show you how to mow the lawn. It's amazing. What the fuck happened to TV shows? What happened to a plot? Yeah, no, but I mean, these cable shows are like, welcome to Dee Dee's Evan Stain Eater. I think if it works, give it a real test. Go, yes, we have the Shroud of Turin here that's held the image of Christ for over 2,000 years. The Catholic Church has called it holy. They've called it a sacrament. But look what happens to it when we spray Stain Eater on Jesus' face. He disappears. It's a fucking dish rag. Get out of here. Stain Eater, more powerful than the image of Christ. Oh! I mean, if it works, if it really works, grab a can of it, put it on your coat, and hang outside the UN and wait for Gorbachev to come out. Sneak up on him. Sneak up on him, grab him, put him in a headlock, and spray that shit on his forehead and get that shit stain off of his head. Whatever that ugly fucking birthmark is on his fucking head, get it off! Grab him, go, you fucking... Go, Stain Eater, go! Then Richard Simmons has got a show. His is pretty funny. He has a video called Sweatin' with the Oldies Part 2. Like Sweatin' with the Oldies Part 1 left something to be desired. Like we didn't learn enough from that. We didn't see enough from that. Somewhere there was an audience going, no, we want more. Don't fucking tease us, Richard! God damn it, you bastard! You only gave us fucking Sweatin' with the Oldies Part 1. Where is Part 2? Now, I don't know about you, but I don't like to see fat women dance and work out. Okay? This is nothing I like. I don't get excited to see fucking fat. I'm not talking about fat. I'm talking about women that look like sumo wrestlers doing squats and shit. You know, and knee bends. I don't want to see that. That alone pay $40 fucking for the video. He charges for this. He charges. He has the weirdest fucking campaign of anybody I've ever seen. He sticks his head out of the box and goes, hey, are you tired of young girls in tight outfits dancing around, doing aerobics? I go, oh, yeah. Yeah, we're sick of that shit. Young girls in tight outfits, I've had enough of that. Why don't you bring on the women that served me food in high school, huh? Why don't you bring on some of those female bus drivers of the month? Oh, man. I don't know how he gets away with it, man. Sweating with the fucking oldies. And then he talks to him. And he cries with him. He looks like he's crying. That's the trick. That's the Richard Simmons trick. He looks like he's talking to him. He looks like he's crying. He's not crying. He's trying not to laugh in their face. And by restraining the muscles in his face, tears come out of the side, which looks like he's crying, but he's not really crying. You can't be deceived. Don't let him trick you. And he'll talk to him, and he'll have some woman, God bless her, that weighed like 400 pounds. She lost 100 pounds, which, God bless, that's great. But she still weighs 300 fucking pounds. And he's talking to her like she's a model. You know, like she's overcame it. And he'll try and talk to her and not laugh. He'll go, Julie? Julie, do you remember when you were fat? And he looks like he's crying. And she really is crying. She's going, yes, Richard, I remember I weighed over 400 pounds and I went to a family picnic and we came home and I couldn't get back inside the house. And I had to live in the garage for a couple months. And then I also remember that my kids told me about Deal a Meal, which is kind of like Monopoly, instead of like a hotel, you get a sandwich. And I lost 100 pounds, and my husband's so happy. And this guy is sitting next to her, right? Her husband, sitting next to her, looks like that kid that was sitting on Hussein's lap in the news interview. He has that look like, I'm the reason they created Happy Hour. I'm the target audience for Happy Hour, motherfucker. You're looking at him right here. Somewhere, bar owners got together and said, you know, we're missing a target audience here. They get off of work at 5. They don't have to eat till 7. That's 2 hours. If we put out a sign that says, Happy Hour, drinks, half price, that's a target audience. We've got it made. We got an audience. Because a lot of guys are going to go home and go, you know, I'm not in a big fucking rush to open that front door. I think I'll stop at Happy Hour and have a couple drinks. Because that's the case generally. Because some guys walk home and they, oh, I'm not drunk enough yet. I need a Happy Hour. Which is how Happy Hour got started. Anyway, I do this new thing now that you might be interested in, and it's what we like to do is we like to find a guy in the audience that has the worst story, a man that has a story of how he went through hell. How he went through hell, how a bitch broke his heart, and then we want him, you must know the phone number. You must have a good story, you must know the phone number, and then we will call the bitch here, live. And give her a piece of our fucking mind, yes! All right, who's got a story? Talk to me. Nah, you can't, you want to talk? It's up to you, man. It's got to be a good story, man. I want to hear pain. I don't want to hear, hey, man, she made me pay for... All right, come up here and talk. We have a mic here? All right here. Here's the mic. No, here you go, right there. I have to look taller. It's my contract. All right, sit up. What's your name?
Gilbert.
Might help if you...
Gilbert.
Yeah. Gilbert? What's the girl's name, Gilbert? Up here.
Myrna.
Tell us your story.
I just finished getting engaged to her about a week after I got engaged to her or something.
Yeah.
I got a tattoo of her, and the week after that, she was with somebody else. She dumped me.
Thank you, Gilbert. That was a real exciting story. Thanks. We've got some prizes back there with your friends. Yeah, I don't know about you. I was gripped. I was on the edge of my seat. I want a fucking story with pain. If you got a story, come on up here. Get up here. Give him the mic. Give it to him. Oh, yeah, with a Dice fucking shirt on. I'm going to use you. Get the mic. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Take that fucking shirt off. Take it off. Get that fucking shirt off. Yes. All right. Now you can talk. Here, wait. Let me wipe my ass with it. Here's a guy right here with a hat and glasses. Stand up, sir. Right there we are. Come on over. Come here. This guy, anybody would wear a hat and glasses in here. It had to be pain. Bring it up. Talk to me. We want to know. Do we want to know? What's your name?
Kevin.
What is it?
Kevin.
Well, what did she do to you?
Well, basically, my brother lost his job. And so I took him in, living with my girlfriend.
Let's be compassionate.
I take my brother.
Sure, we want to humiliate him.
I take my brother in.
Yeah, you took your brother in.
I'm working. And
You're working. He lost his job.
I come home from work. I'm taking care of him.
You're being a good brother. You're being a biblical brother. Am I my brother's keeper? You're saying yes.
I did everything.
Yes, I am
was
my
paying
brother's
his
keeper.
way. He lost his house. I took him into mine.
You did him a favor.
I come home from work and he's with my girl on the kitchen table.
The kitchen table where you have to eat your breakfast.
Yeah.
Where you break bread at the end of a hard day.
That's what it was.
You have to sit there and smell the odor of love, the odor of forbidden love, the stench, if you will, ladies and gentlemen, of forbidden love. He has to smell it. He can't even enjoy his meal. He can't even enjoy his meal. He's like, well, I'd like to enjoy.
I just wanted dinner.
I'd like to enjoy this Salisbury steak and corn, but I can't help but still smell the forbidden stench of forbidden love. Oh, Kevin, you're our winners. Kevin, our winner! Oh, bring the phone, bring the phone! Bring the phone, girls. Oh! We have operators standing by. Woo! These are the operators we have standing by. It just makes you want to reach out and touch someone. Ladies and gentlemen, this woman in the purple polka dot dress is none other than Sally Marr, Lenny Bruce's mother. Please make her feel welcome. She's my dearest friend. I love you, Sally! Darling! Cutie. Boy, I got so many good friends here tonight. And you know another thing? This mic. I got to get some black tape or a grip or something on this. All right, is the phone ringing?
Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Yeah, is Kate there?
Kay?
Yeah.
Yeah, hang on a second.
Hello?
Watch me work, Kevin. Watch me work.
Hello?
Hi, Kate?
Yeah?
Kate, it's so good to talk to you.
Who is this?
This is Sam Kinison. I'm down at the Wildren Theater.
Who?
Yes. You are the winner of a very special prize.
And what's that?
Well, we have a guy here. Do you remember Kevin?
Yeah?
Do you remember Kevin?
Yeah?
Did you used to go out with him?
Oh, a long time ago.
Well, that's what he was telling us. And we were looking for a girl who was a fucking cunt that fucked her boyfriend's brother. And you won, you fucking bitch. How do you live with yourself? You piece of shit.
Yeah, you're a fucking bitch.
I want to jump and yell.
Yeah, you fucking cunt, you fucking bitch! I hope you run in hell! I hope you run in fucking hell forever!
Hang it up. Call it Take it, man.